Hello friends, this is your favorite retired Officer Mac again. Welcome to the Ask Officer Mac show here on the Mac Broadcasting Channel. Last week I began this episode about gangs. I talked about how gangs are the ultimate result of peer pressure and bullies when they are not dealt with. I asked these important questions. Does your child face peer pressure daily? Is your child a follower rather than a leader? Does your child have to deal with bullies? Does your child know how to deal with bullies and how to handle them? Does your child know any gang members? And is your child in a gang or want to join one? I explained how gangs are created similar to how bullies and peer pressure are created. Children have a great need to be part of a family. Whether that family is biologically related, causes harm to others, or is a blessing to others makes no difference. At a young age, sometimes gangs are created to defend themselves from other common threats. Sometimes that threat may be older kids, bullies, or other gangs. Even after that common threat no longer exists, the gang lives on. Well, this week I will answer that question. Everyone wants to know, what is the solution to gangs? The best way to keep kids out of gangs is to provide them with an alternative. Children needs a good gang, for lack of a better term. If your child is part of something positive that they enjoy, there will be no need for a gang membership. If your child is faced with a common threat, then the good gang, being nonviolent in nature and positive in nature, will come up with a nonviolent solution to any problem. The good gang will direct your child to his or her authorities for help. Examples of good gangs are sports teams like football, basketball, for girls, cheerleaders, dance teams, church groups, Boy Scouts, Girl Scouts. In other words, an idle mind is the devil's workshop. Give your kids something positive to do, or they will find something to do. Children need to be made to understand that gang membership cannot be a lifelong relationship. Children need to understand that gang members, when they get older, usually don't become professional. They are no doctors, lawyers, judges, engineers, chiropractors, etc. None of those are in gangs. Now, the following information is a little graphic in nature, but is a necessary piece of information. Parental guidance is advised if being viewed by a juvenile. Children need to understand that leaving a gang is not as easy as joining a gang. Joining gangs sometimes involve what is called a jump-in. This is where multiple gang members circle a prospective gang member and simultaneously beat him or her for a preset amount of time. The prospect is punched and kicked by the other gang members and prevented from running away. This act is endured by the prospective gang member to show the other gang members how tough or strong that prospect is. Another method of joining gang is called being sexed in. This method is for female gang members. Multiple gang members take turn having sex with a prospective female gang member. When they are done, she is known as a member, but she's noted, let me note that as being sexed in, she's considered a lesser member with lesser authorities than a female who is jumped in. Another method of joining gangs is completing an illegal task to show loyalty. This act may include something from stealing an item from a store, a house, or hurting or killing an innocent person. The age of the gang members usually determine the task involved. Lastly, leaving a gang is the most brutal part of gang life. Some gangs believe in blood in, blood out. This saying means that blood must be shed to join a gang and blood must be shed to leave it also. Some gangs believe that once you join, you never leave. If you try to leave that gang, you will be killed. This is done to make sure that their secret died with you and also to make an example for anyone else who wishes to leave. The end result for all gang members is usually prison, death, or escape. The best way to leave a gang to avoid prison or death is to escape by moving away from the area. Gangs don't respect school, parents, or police. Leaving the area and starting over is the best option. Unlike a bully who usually works alone and can be dealt with by authorities, organized gangs are more difficult because of the sheer size. If moving away is not an option, then your child can distance himself or herself by keeping away from the areas known to be frequented by the gangs. Keeping the authorities aware of the gang's actions to intimidate is recommended. You and your child should make it perfectly clear to the gang that your child has no interest in being in the gang. I hope what you've heard was helpful in some way. If you like what you've heard and would like to support my efforts, please consider becoming a patron. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this channel. Help this channel grow and reach as many people as possible. My name is Mac. This was the Ask Officer Mac show on the Mac Broadcasting Channel. Until next time, I'll see you real soon.